friends, it's Nancy. Welcome back to my channel, Wishes and Weeds, and to the Harvest of Memories 31 days of creative journaling project that I've been posting these last 2 weeks. Yesterday we did this page, and I've just added National Baking Week and the date of October 14th. I do have a tag that's underneath my mat that's drying, so I will show you that in the future when that's ready to share. So today is the 15th, and we're going to celebrate National Mushroom Day. I have a ton of mushroom ephemera, so it wasn't easy picking what I would use. In fact, I have some fabric here that has mushrooms on it that I'm going to use as a ruffle somewhere, and because I want to put a ruffle, include a ruffle on this side of the page, I'm going to bolster it with another page, just to give it a little more strength, and this one includes cream of mushroom soup. I should probably put it at the top, shouldn't I? How far will you go up? I'm going to cut this off and move it to the top. Anyway, sorry about the bang. So, National Mushroom Day is the perfect time to celebrate these little forest dwellers that pop up among the autumn leaves. And whenever I see mushrooms on my evening walks, I always have to stop and check them out. I think they're fascinating. So this will be cream of mushroom soup here, and I like these because they kind of have an autumn theme too, but I'll have to chop that off. Cream of corn, cream of lima bean, and carrot. That's an old-fashioned vegetable there. You don't hear about lima beans too much. I like them. Doug doesn't. Not a fan. And to finish it off, we'll do this watercress and potato, just to fill up the whole page. Well, actually, the French onion might be, I might be able to but we want the doubled upness. There we go. We need some scrap paper. I am really enjoying how this journal is coming together. This today we'll finish the second signature. What are you? Let's start with the cream of mushroom. I've never made mushroom soup. I bet you it's good homemade. Mushrooms, onion, milk, evaporated milk, salt, and butter. Well, it doesn't sound very challenging. And I noticed some of my squirrel is lifting up. Behave, squirrel. Watercress. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. Once we have this prep work done, it'll go pretty fast. Tomato noodle soup. I could get behind that too. I thought I had cut it enough, but I guess I didn't. All right. Now I'm going to do a low profile ruffle. So I tore and ironed, of course. I'm going to just take that off with the blade of my scissors so it looks rough and ready. And I hope this is going to be long enough. So maybe I'll start. Whoops. Let's get rid of that. Maybe I'll start in the center. So that's about the center. This is going on straight. Oh yeah, we got plenty of fabric here. What was I worried about? I'm glad there's some red because I have a little glass mushroom that I want to add as a charm somewhere. I was going to show it to you and I can't. I don't know where it is. Okay, we got to back up a bit. This is always tricky for me. Okay, I did this in a different video, so I'm going to pause and put this on so you don't have to watch me struggling. Found it! So I'm going to just use a little bulb pin. Oh, I want to sew it before well, let's attach these before they get separated. And I'll stick that on after I get this sewing done. All right, I have a brochure from the Canada Post. Philatelic, 1989. So this is about mushrooms. So I thought I would fussy cut some of these images and spread them across my pages. I love that there's red, so I'll be using red. And yeah, that's going to be perfect. So I will pause while I do all this fussy cutting because I'm going to take my time with it. But when I come back, we will pop it down. All right. Ooh. Ooh. Has anise? Is that how you pronounce that? I don't like it. It tastes like licorice. Blah. All right. Hold tight. And mushrooms play a vital role in forests, ecosystems. They break down the fallen leaves and wood and other organic material. And they sort of return those nutrients to the soil to help things keep growing. So I have fussy cut the heck out of this. And I'm going to put down some glue stick. But mushrooms have taken on different meanings in cultures. There's a connection between mushrooms and, you know, the fairy world, elves and brownies and little creatures. Just peeling some glue off here. They were used in some cultures as medicine or dyes. In Japan, mushrooms like the shiitake or the enoki, they symbolize natural health and longevity. And yeah, so magic and art and food. Some people don't like mushrooms. I do. Can't say I've tasted a lot of mushrooms. Mostly it's the ordinary variety that you get at the grocery store that I've had. I had a friend who wouldn't eat a mushroom to save her life. Okay, I'll get started sticking this down. So when you're working on a project about mushrooms today, you can add some Woodland Whimsy to it. Maybe add some vintage botanical images. I've got quite a few of those. Let me show you one that I found here. These are from an old encyclopedia. Also an old encyclopedia, but that's not the one I want to show you. This is a reproduction from a book of different fungi. So I do have a lot of images in here that I had to choose from. A couple of fabrics. I even have some wrapping paper in here, and stamps, of course. And I also have some handmade ephemera that I had made in preparation for a someday mushroom journal. Okay, I'm just going to trim those ends off. A little bit of ink. Okay. So a couple of journaling prompts I was thinking about. So mushrooms, they grow quietly in hidden places, and then suddenly they're there. The next day, they're there. What hidden ideas or dreams are ready to grow in your life? Where do you find magic in the ordinary? Mushrooms remind us that even in darkness and decay, new life quietly begins. So as you finish your project today, think about how creativity, like mushrooms, often grows in unexpected places. I hope you liked this little journey through the woods for National Mushroom Day. Just get things together. If you created a mushroom-inspired project today, I hope you'll share it and use the hashtag Harvest of Memories and tag me in it so that I can see what you've done and celebrate Mushroom Day with you. So there is my ruffle, my little glass mushroom, fussy cuts here and here, and on the back I've made a tag, a pocket, and I've pulled out a couple of things that I might consider putting in there. That might be fun. I also have this image. It's kind of dark though. So these are things that I already had ready in my stash. You know what? I like that. I also have this recipe card. Lots of tiny little tags. I wonder what see, I'm thinking about covering this Manhattan chowder bit up. And that doesn't, that's not really distracting. Lots of these little tags. This is a little bag that I made. I could put that there. And then, is this too small? Oh, I guess I don't want to put anything in there because it has a stamp. This is cute. It's too big for my journal, but that was a fun project. I'm going to add that there. Maybe I'll put it down like a pocket. This is old paper. I can just tuck that in there. All right. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and see you again tomorrow for another journaling prompt and project. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.